welcome to my channel. Hope everybody is safe and happy. It's been pretty long time I posted some video on my channel, but I was quite busy. Okay, today I'm so excited to share 4 new different sunscreens, but they all belong to the same brand and they are quite amazing, guys. Like I've been out also sometime, and here and there I've been in the sun, but even in the hot sun I didn't get tanned, and they have given me adequate protection. So that's why I really wanted to share them, and I just really can't stop myself from sharing to you all. Let's get started. These are the 4 sunscreens I'm willing to talk about. Fix Derma sunscreens, 30 plus, 30 plus, and this is 50 plus, and this is 80 plus. So I'll talk about all of these 4 and tell you how they actually look on the skin. I'll apply all of them, and I'll also discuss about these sunscreen filters in them, and probably you would also love them. I keep getting questions why sunscreens are so important. Why do you apply a lot of sunscreen on your face? Arey, thoda sa lagao. Arey, why are you applying so much? Arey, you look like a ghost. All these questions I keep getting all the time, guys. Yes, I get them. So basically, sunscreen is the only product which can protect us from the skin cancer, and also it stops us from getting hyperpigmentation, and also it prevents us from getting acne. What? Acne stopping? This basically brings me to the concept why sunscreens are so important and why I keep shouting about sunscreens. Okay, so at least let me try to convince you to use sunscreen 365 days, guys. Ample amount, generous amount. That is half teaspoon for face and neck. Please don't forget the quantity. That's when you get the adequate protection. So the first reason why sunscreen is important is it's the only thing which can protect us from skin cancer. And second thing, 90% of our skin aging is basically because of sun rays. So the UVA and UVB rays which hit our skin, they cause premature aging. So 90% of our aging is because of UV damage, guys. So not any of your products like anti-aging cream, anti-aging repair cream, wrinkle cream, these all work only if you apply sunscreens, because they all usually have retinols in them, retinoid. Now the third reason why you need sunscreen is because of many skin ailments like melanoma or hyperpigmentation and wrinkles. All those things are because of sun damage. So the fourth point is sebum oxidation. I actually mentioned about it in my earlier video that I'll be discussing about it in the next videos. Sebum oxidation is basically your sebum starts turning gloopy, thick, and it starts getting clumped up itself. Like it gets clumped up itself and starts giving you acne. So this is also one of the reasons why you get acne. So it is basically because of UV rays hitting your skin that sebum starts getting thicker and it starts getting clogged by itself, and that clogged pores are obviously the reason why we get acne, pimples and other ailments. So this is basically sebum oxidation. This happens because of sun rays, and that protection, without any protection you go out, then obviously this happens. Even when you stay inside, UVA rays can penetrate from windows. So you need sunscreen even indoors and outdoors. These are the 4 widespread reasons why you need sunscreen, guys. So if you really want good skin which ages gracefully, and also you want to look good for longer time, then probably you should use sunscreen, and also to protect you from the skin cancer and other skin ailments. So much gyan I have given you guys. Enough. If you really want to know more about sunscreens, go ahead to Dr. Dre's videos. She'll give you a lot of information about sunscreens. Please go ahead and watch her videos. Probably she can convince you more. So today I'm going to talk about Fix Derma sunscreens, 4 sunscreens. So the first one I'm going to talk about is A-Gel, Shadow A-Gel. Yeah, this one. So this is a complete transparent gel based sunscreen. Let me talk about the ingredients first. There are 3 filters which are used in this transparent gel SPF 30. In this you will find phenyl benzimidazole sulfonic acid. This is basically a UVB rays protection and UVA very less protection you will get from it. So to compensate that, they have used zinc oxide, which is a broad spectrum sunscreen filter, and then you also have benzophenone 4, which is also a broad spectrum. So let me show you the texture of this sunscreen. I'll apply it on my skin. You can finally see how all of the sunscreens look on my face. Like there are 4 sunscreens, one here, one here, one here, one here. I'll apply and show you everything. So you can compare right here itself. You need not compare again videos posted, one applying whole face, again go another. Rather than that, that would be an easier task. So I'm taking the sunscreen. It's a complete transparent one. It gives a light dewy finish. So it also stings your eyes, guys. Maybe I should say with every sunscreen my eyes sting. So you have to be careful with me telling stinging eyes. So it's completely watery, liquidy sunscreen. You see that dewy finish? No white cast at all. Isn't it super? 3 filters are only used. Both of two of them are broad spectrum, and the remaining one you get. It's not stable one, so they have used these both. It's a good one, guys. I really went out using this one on my face, and I really didn't get too much sweating. So I really like this. In this sunscreen, they have used niacinamide because it's oily and acne prone skin type, especially for them. So niacinamide is very good for our oily skin. It usually stops our excessive sebum production and all that, and also it reduces our spots. But in sunscreen, I'm not sure how far it would do some good to our skin, but with the regular usage you can find some benefits from it. So the next one is SPF 30 plus gel. This is 150 ml. These both are not same. This is a transparent one, this is a white gel cream kind of stuff. So let me apply it here somewhere. So let me open. It's some like this, open and close. Cool. And 150 ml. So fine. I apply a lot of sunscreen. Don't blame me for that. So I'll try to blend it. Even my hair wants some sunscreen. It just blends into skin very fast and doesn't give you any white cast. You see it, it's so good, like dewy, watery, lightweight. You see it, no white cast at all. So good, right? So let me talk about the filters used in it. There are 4 filters used in it. First one is octinoxate. Okay, if you have allergic reaction with octinoxate, you please stay away with this one. And butyl methoxy diabenzone methane. This is basically avobenzone, guys. Fancy name. Next you have benzophenone 4 and zinc oxide. So zinc oxide and benzophenone 4 are broad spectrum, while octinoxate, it's not a stable one, so you need other filters for it. Next, butyl methoxy avobenzone. This is also not stable. These both versions, SPF 30 versions, they just soak into skin just like that within 1 or 2 seconds of application. They don't take a lot of time to apply, and also they are easily lightweight, easily applicable products. You can easily apply them. So I don't even find them sticky. It's good. Even this, see, it has completely soaked into my skin, even in my hair, everywhere. Okay. So these are good products. I really like them, and they are quite transparent and good. Up next we have SPF 50 plus version. 50 plus, you see it somewhere? Yes. So 50 plus version. There are 4 filters in it. Let me read out what are they. Octinoxate, titanium dioxide. You have aluminium hydroxide. This is basically used as a coating for titanium dioxide because it is not stable. titanium dioxide. So basically for that they use this. There should be some ingredients to stabilize the filters also. So this is one. And next butyl methoxy dibenzole methane. This is again avobenzone. Next benzophenone 4 broad spectrum sunscreen. Even titanium dioxide is also broad spectrum sunscreen. So it has niacinamide. So let's try this. So let me apply it this side. That's quite a lot. Let me apply a little more. Okay, trying to blend it. It has titanium dioxide, guys, so let's hope this gets blended little faster. It gave you a little bit of white cast, but wait, it gets synced into skin in like 1 or 2 minutes. It takes a little bit of time, but yes, it is very moisturizing. It's lightweight and also it's non-greasy. So this is what I like about it. And also it's SPF 50 plus, guys. So it takes a little bit of time, like 1 or 2 minutes to sink into that. Let me stop the video, then come back after 2 minutes. So after like 1.5 minutes, I kept massaging it into the skin. So I think it gave me a little bit of white grey shade, but it's not too evident. It's fine. After like 2 more minutes, it will get soaked into the skin. So this is really a good moisturizing sunscreen. And also it has niacinamide, which is again beneficial to oily and acne prone skin. So the last version is 80 plus. It's a lotion version. Yes, it's a lotion version, 80 plus. You see it? Okay. So this has 8 filters in it. It's 80 plus SPF 80 plus sunscreen. So what are the filters? Let me talk. First one is octyl methoxycinnamide, which is again octinoxate. It gives only UVB protection and it is not stable one also. Next, octicrylene. So this is actually also used in L'Oreal Paris sunscreen, guys. So I really like this. It's a stable UV filter, UVA and UVB. It also stabilizes other sunscreen filters. Next, octyl salicylate. This is basically UVB protection sunscreen filter. Next, benzophenone 3. This is again broad spectrum. Avobenzone, which is again UVA filter protecting but not stable one. Next, ethyl hexyl methoxy benzyl methane. This is again octinoxate, other name. Octinoxate is used twice in the sunscreen. Next, butyl methoxy. This is again avobenzone, another name. Again benzophenone 3, then titanium dioxide, which is again broad spectrum one, UVB and UVA. Now, so let me show you the texture. Okay, let me apply it like this. It's a lot for little space. So I'll remove a little bit onto my neck. Okay, here I applied that one, so don't blend it. It's just 30 seconds and still I didn't find that cast is going off. It's still giving me some cast, little cast, not too much. Okay, let me tap. It's giving me a little bit of white cast, little bit. Okay, after 1 minute I'll come back and see if that is gone. So it's been 1 minute. I think the cast is almost gone and not too visible, right? It's fine. Okay, fine. So if you properly notice, you will find water resistant formula claim only on SPF 30 gel and 50 plus cream. On the other products, these two, I didn't find the water resistant claim. So I don't think these both can stand your sweat and heat. But still, this is little bit greasy, guys, because it's almost 80 plus. And also this doesn't have fragrance. I didn't find the word fragrance in this ingredients list. So I think this is fragrance free option. Let me know if there is a fragrance in it. And next, so what do you think about the texture and the outcome or look of the sunscreens? Let me know in the comment section, guys. So this is how it is. This doesn't have any sticky feel, no white cast at all. This is little bit sticky but not heavy, or I don't feel like there is something on my skin at all. It is so lightweight. In spite of being 80 plus, it is very lightweight. And this one, near hair, I can see little bit white cast kind of stuff. This is 50 plus, this is 80 plus, this is 30 plus gel, 150 ml one, and this is transparent gel here. This is completely non-sticky, lightweight. I personally like this, but for protection I use a lot of sunscreen, so I usually go for this 80 plus one. So finally, that is all about these 4 sunscreen, guys. Let me know what is your favorite sunscreen in all these 4. Actually, I keep trying a lot of sunscreen. Let me show you all the sunscreens I use. This Biore, L'Oreal, Paris, Photostable Gold, and Rovectin, and even this medicated ones, this Sunstock 30. So also this L'Oreal Paris Blue one. So there are so many, like I use a lot of sunscreens, and I always have a backup of sunscreens because I am not sure, see even Biore, I'm not sure which sunscreen suits my skin. If something doesn't suit, I usually apply it on my body. But to be frank, I'll apply right quantity of sunscreen, like half teaspoon. So I try new sunscreen because I don't know which one gives me a lot of better protection and also good feel, comfortable feel on the skin. I was trying this L'Oreal Paris green one. It gave me pimples here and there. See here, here on my neck, nose. They started coming. I don't know what is actually not suiting me. And this, it also stings my eyes. Okay, I told you everything stings my eyes except mineral sunscreens. So try sunscreen which suits your skin, and also I personally prefer fragrance free sunscreens because I apply a lot of sunscreen. So fragrance can be irritating ingredient in the skincare, so it's your choice. I don't personally blame anybody to go ahead with fragrance free sunscreen because it's very tough to find fragrance free sunscreens in India. So that's it all, guys. I hope you really enjoyed my video. I really tried to explain what is sunscreen and also review about some sunscreen filters in these 4 sunscreens. Let me know in the comment section. It's a long video, but yes, it's a useful video. Please do let me know your favorite sunscreens in the comment section below. Please like, share and subscribe the channel. Bye guys.